Hey, it's been a while. I haven't made a tutorial in a while just because I had no idea what to teach or what to make a video on. Now I have a good reason to make a video. So first off, this is what a grand gasp is, and I'm going to try and teach it because I found a pretty good way to teach it. So it's a type of contact visual, which means that your hand's in contact with it, with the cymbal. And this allows for greater control, and it allows you to increase the amount of rotations. So you can do just a single, or you can do a double. You can also do triples and quad. I've only hit one triple in my life, so I'm not even going to try it. The reason why I wanted to make this is that a lot of people don't treat it as a contact visual like I did for months and months, where they just do that. As you can see, the difference is that your hand's not in contact with it, which in turn makes it a lot more difficult. It makes it look less clean, and it's a lot harder to put more rotations on it. It's like virtually impossible. So I found a way to teach it so that you can have the proper technique and so you can learn it properly, so you're not like me who did it wrong for months. So the way I thought of to teach it is there's another concept that you can learn first. I'm not sure what this is. It's just that thing. I think MCM, one of their cymbals, had like a solo thing where they did it. All it is that you have your hand and you're pushing up and you're turning it a full 360 degrees, so you're creating another platform for the cymbal, and you're not letting go of the cymbal the entire time. My fingertips are on it the entire time. So if you can see my hand up there, it's making a platform. It's real hard to keep it up there. Just like that, and then I'm bringing it back down. So if you do that, then you can get used to that. And you don't need light cymbals for this. I'm currently using medium heavies, so it might look really difficult if you have heavier cymbals, but ooh, just dropped it. But it shouldn't be too bad. Once you learn that motion, then you can actually get on the grand gasp like immediately. So instead of just pushing up here and then holding it here and then coming back down, what we're going to do is you're going to do that same exact rotation, but instead of you turning your palm all the way up, you're going to keep it as the back of your hand, and you're just going to allow the cymbal to rotate around it. So instead of doing that, you're just going to keep it the back of your hand. What's going to happen is it's not going to stick to your fingertips because your fingertips are no longer on the cymbal, and rather it's the back of your hand and your palm. The palm more towards the back end of the rotation. So as you can see right now, it's my palm, back of the hand, and then palm once it comes back down. And so all you have to do is, once you learn this idea, just doing this over and over, then try, instead of forcing it to go on your fingertips, just try and use the back of your hand instead to assist the rotation. Once you have that down, that's literally it. That's a grand gasp. Then you can add more rotations. You can catch it in different ways, stuff like that. So I just wanted to make this tutorial because for the longest time I struggled with it. But I think it's a really useful thing to know, and there's a lot of cool stuff you can do with it. Like Strike this past season, they cut it, but they were going to do something like that, but didn't happen. But it's really nice to have in your arsenal. You can add it into a bunch of different sequences. There are a bunch of lines in the past who've done it, more specifically like Mystique and stuff. So yeah, I recommend learning it. It's a lot of fun.